I have an amazing question from an amazing person I'm so excited to answer. She asked, how did I overcome my resistance when I bought my Tesla? So really the question is like, how do I overcome the resistance that I'm having to buying something nice for myself? And, there's all this resistance about this is illogical. What will people think? My family, blah, 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 which I can so relate to because that's the same resistance that I had when I bought the Tesla. So 10 years ago, it was six figures, which still today is a good amount of money. And I was really, my resistance was where I invest my time, my energy, my money, my resources is important to me. And I want to make sure that I get a good return on my investment. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a return financially. So an example, one of the highest returns on my investment was going to the Abraham Hicks cruises. I did 3 of those a year for 6 years because every single one gave me such a high return. Like I got so much business always after. I was just, so many magical moments, so many ahas, so much growth, so much support, so much wisdom. It was one of the best investments at the time. So when I felt the desire for the Tesla, I intuitively knew it was a heart's desire. So I want to point that out too. Discernment about where the desire is coming from. What influence are you under with this desire? Is it a true heart's desire, like check in, or is it coming from your head where you're trying to, you think it'll help you avoid pain. And so, right, it's got pain activated versus pleasure and benefit and value. I believe that our heart's desires are seeds that are planted by our God, our higher self, source, our future version, whatever label resonates for you. That really the whole point of it is who we become along the way because of that desire is the most important thing. Our evolution, our expansion, that we are up leveling so that we can become the new version that is a match to that desire. That's the whole point of desires. And so when it comes to the resistance, what will be so helpful is for you to understand that those thoughts aren't your thoughts. And it's about your currency, which is your most valuable currency is your attention and your energy. Where you put your attention is where you put your energy. And so to actually put space in between you and those thoughts and stop identifying with them and ask yourself, do I want to continue to invest in these thoughts? Are they bringing me the return that works for me? That is what I choose, what I prefer, that's benefiting and valuing me. And that I'm not just taking on other people's stuff and making it mine, because you're not the original thinker of those thoughts, I promise. Okay, part 2.